We're live. Hello.
You would be fired so quick from that little guy's job that does the little clicky thing. The action, that guy, you'd get fired so quickly. Like, why do you keep counting so quickly?
Because it's fun.
If you have to click the thing that many times, I'd be concerned about you breaking a finger.
Yeah. Oh man. Welcome everybody. It is Sunday. And it's a beautiful Sunday for some D&D. I'll lower that down so I don't hear my own self talking. How are my players tonight?
Feeling
Not
good?
Absolutely
Good.
wonderful. Ready for some
All
chaos.
right.
Worried. We gotta save Adelaide
Worried.
right now. Right now.
Right now. What do you mean save her? I mean, you don't know what's going on.
Save her from herself?
Can't. Can't do it. She's an adult. She makes her own decisions.
I'm an adult. Took it, threw it on the ground.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Yeah.
Anywho, how about a nice little recap before we get into this? Last time, the Hunt Lords, aka you guys, discussed the arrival of the new people on the edge of town who had made camp. Manned by Ifran Talroa, a lizard folk beast tamer of sorts, rode into town sporting a large caravan with many workers and many tarp-covered carriages. He spoke with Zurag a little bit about setting up a pop-up coliseum to bring some enjoyment to the town, and Zurag had told him that unless the other Hunt Lords were present, he didn't want to say yes or no. So they set up he had set up a appointment for the next day, and you guys discussed that at the beginning of the session. Adalaid told you who this person was to her and what it meant that he was here. Immediately, your brains went into we should murder this guy. Should take him out hunting at night and murder him so that he does not terrorize Adelaide anymore. A lot of different thoughts and options were suggested by the party, but the more and more time discussed, you guys decided, all right, let's go meet this guy, see what he's about. Maybe we can get him to go on a hunt. Maybe we can get him to just get the hell out of here and not have to worry about anything deadly going on. So, Zurag, Resig, Merc, and Millie left the keep, sans Adelaide, who stayed below in her bone hole.
That could be a better word. Sure.
Yeah. That's all I could think of, and that's immediately all other words have left. So bone hole it is. But the four of you, the four Hunt Lords, made their way into Ifrentauroa's encampment and made their appointment with the Beast Tamer. Once inside this tent, in the audience of a few lizard folk bruisers and as well as some raptors that were feeding on meat, you guys discussed the possibilities of this coliseum. During this discussion, Resig had one stipulation, and that was nobody could really gamble with their lives, and any debts that were owed or anything like that once Ifran left town were essentially forfeit and considered fulfilled. The lizard folk beast tamer expressed that He does not give IOUs, and anybody who wished to bet would have to do so with money up front. If they did not have it, they would not be able to bet with him. Therefore, there would be no debts between him and the people of Nonar's Hold. During this conversation, Merc realized that Ephraim was member of the Zentarum, or the Zentarum, however you would wish to pronounce that, and flashed his iconography to signal the same. Seeing a possible in here, Ephraim spoke directly to Merc right in front of Millie, Ressig, and Zurag, not afraid to do this business up front. In so many words, he stated, "I am looking for Adalaid. Bring her to me, and you'll be handsomely rewarded." During this conversation, Ephraim's eyes flashed yellow a few times, and they kind of watched you all as they seemed to be looking through you for a few moments during the discussion. As the discussion carried on, it seemed very evident that Ephraim knew that Adalaid was indeed in Nonar's Hold and that you guys were hiding her from him. But he did not explicitly let on to that and had a discussion with you, ending in the agreement that a pop-up Coliseum would happen and that the people of Nonar's Hold would be able to watch and participate to the extent that they wish. The rest of you left and went back to the Hunt Lord's Keep, where you discussed what happened with Adalaid. As she heard everything that transpired, she decides that she needs a bit of air. She's been down on the bone hole too long. So she rides the lift up to the top and steps outside the keep. When I believe it was Merc and Ressig that rolled pretty good insights. Yeah. Looked at each other and suddenly got the realization that maybe Adalaid had some other plans besides getting a breath of fresh air. And as you ran to the edge of the pit, you saw that the lift was secured at the top, leaving you guys down here hundreds of feet below, and Adalaid to do what she wanted. You tried to block her path with Bluey 2, but the crag cat that you brought immediately pounced on this creature and murdered it, and then set its sights on Jeeves, who had no choice but to just let Adalaid pass, and out the door she went. And that is where we are right now. What say you guys? We have a roll-off to see which party we start with now. I'll let one of you decide who's going to roll the D20 against Adalaid's D20. Just a straight roll.
Do we roll
Disorder order dice
order
first.
dice?
Oh, you will handle that in a moment. I apologize there, Sylvan, if my music that I'm about to put on here just throws everybody's shit everywhere. But I'm about to play some music.
We're not on cameras and stream, so we're okay.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So stick to me.
It's good.
So good. So good.
Stuck in my head.
I've listened to it so many times this weekend. Anywho, let's do our order and our disorder dice. Remember, that's a D6. So you guys can essentially add to any D20 roll as an attack, saving throw, check, or anything like that. and I can use it for narrative changes. You guys can also use it for narrative changes. Like if you want like a battlefield change, say like a wagon gets pulled across and gives me cover. You can use a disorder dice or an order dice to kind of like make that a thing. I can add it to damage. I can use it to change something narratively in the story to kind of throws a little bit of wrench in y'all's what y'all got going on. And every time you use one, I get one. Every time I use one, you get one. So the economy stays flowing. So spend your order dice so that I may get some disorder dice to spend. These will refresh every session. So we are starting with a clear pool right now. We are going to go in order here, as is on my screen. And we're going to start with Adalaid.
He already helped the bad guys.
That is one for me. All right. We will do Millie next.
Another one for you. Oh, one for us.
That's a 6. That's one for y'all. All right, Merc.
Yeah, here's one for Vader. Oh, hey.
One
Guys,
for
just say
you.
here's one for Vader. You'll roll a 6.
Ressig.
Here's another one for Vader. Definitely one for
That's
Vader,
one for
actually.
Yep. And then Zurag.
I'm not gonna say anything. Ha!
One for you. And now I will roll the final one. Let's see. One for me. So we are
50-50.
equal at 3 and 3. All
This
right.
is the first time.
It is. I'm going to slide that right over here. So it's still on my screen, so I can just hit the buttons as necessary. Okay. Now, one of you please choose who's going to roll a d20 for your group. And then Adelaide, please roll me a d20.
Who's our hottest roller?
I was thinking probably one of the
Adelaide.
guys with insights.
It's definitely Chug.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm using
Adelaide.
order dice.
She always rolls a high
That's
20.
a 19 for Adelaide.
Oh, shit.
Watch this, guys. Got it.
I hope it's
2 from Chuck.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Throw my bat stretcher on the ground. Let's go.
Well, for those who can't see the screen right now, that was a natural 20 after Adelaide rolled a 19. And the fact that Chug rolled that, like the odds were high in our favor, Adelaide, that we started
Yes.
with you. But maybe the dice are telling us that we need to start with this group for a reason. So that's what we do. We zoom past the doors shutting as Adelaide is walking out into the courtyard, and we zoom into where this crack cat is standing over Jeeves, who is attempting to do anything he can to get out. These glowing yellow eyes just staring down at him as this cat growls with his sharp fangs in his face. And we move past the dining room area, through into the hallway, and into the room where this gigantic hole is. And we go down hundreds of feet to you guys standing there, looking up at the pulley system, or the little elevator, or the lift, that's what we'll call it. And Ressig and Merc, you got some explaining to do, because you probably just started running. But don't let me say what happened. Why don't we go back a little bit to where the moment you and Merc have a thought that maybe Adelaide is going somewhere else.
Yeah. Ressig would make every attempt to catch her, and just run, trying to jump up and grab the bottom of the lift, or if there's a wall he can climb and get to this hole, she will start climbing it immediately.
Merc is just going to go look to the other two and go, I don't think she's going for a walk for fresh air. She's turning herself in, and then he's gonna run after Ressig.
Millie will just start following them.
Okay. Well, as you get there, you see Ressig trying to pull themselves up, but not, immediately getting purchase. And then you see the lift is high above you.
We're gonna need somebody to get up there and undo the lift so that it comes down, and whoever gets up there can start running after. You're pretty good at climbing, right, Zarag?
Would you actually ask that, or you just tell me to go?
No, that was more
I
of
think
a
Marcus
telling.
just actually just pushes her and he goes, "Go get her."
Yeah, that would be like like one of those pointed questions, like, "You're good at this. Can you do
Yeah.
it? You're
No,
doing it."
Yeah, he would probably immediately start climbing up as fast as he could.
Do you want me to haste you so you can go faster, and then you can run after her? Get double the movement.
Merc will just
Well,
yell, "Make
also-
him go faster."
Also, get to that point and become lethargic and get just shat on.
I'm in.
We're not in
That's-
combat. Look
Yeah,
how
it
long
won't
that
last
lasts.
long. Yeah.
6 seconds, you're stunned for 6 seconds. But in the meantime, you can move double your speed for a minute, which is your speed's insane. So fucking
And dash.
200
still
feet
has
per
to
round
climb.
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But he has a
He
climb
has a
speed.
climbing speed. He does, but he still has to climb.
Go.
I'm asking him.
Well, I guess what would happen if, as I'm climbing, it becomes lethargic?
You fall.
Well, isn't
It's
like
100 feet up.
You
You
can
clear
do
it in
that.
a round.
Yeah.
If I fuck something up, though.
No, you clear the climb in a round.
Yeah.
You have a minute of haste.
You'd have 120, I think, feet, right? Because I double it with.
But he's also going to need to make athletics checks to climb. I'm going to give it to him at advantage, but just because he has a climb speed means he's not moving half speed.
You have the option.
It's up to you guys. I mean, if you want to do it.
Go get her. I don't want another stubborn dwarf dying on me. And
Move like the wind, son.
Ressig's gonna continue to climb despite not having a climb speed and just try and get out of this hole.
Athletics.
Hmm.
Zaragi may do this with advantage.
Okay.
Let's, you know what? 1 second. Where is all of you guys? Seeing as we're using, no, fuck it, forget it. Do it, athletics. I was gonna do something, but athletics, please. Zarag with advantage.
I am going to be using an order die.
27.
D6. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Ressig, you wouldn't have advantage.
I don't know. I didn't click advantage. I just added a D6. But the natural 20 came first.
It sure did, and we honor that around here. So that's a natural 20. So yeah, good shit. You start climbing up as Zurag also starts, but you watch as Zurag quickly moves past you and starts getting up. So let's see. You're clearly gonna dash and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that'd be 80 feet.
Okay.
So you already have 80 because you're hasted, and then you double it, be 160, right? With the dash.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is double movement, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
mine's 35, so it's 70 feet. But halved, so
Okay.
35.
Yeah, if you're dashing, Ressig, I will need you to roll another one.
All right.
With Zurag, it was kind of just like it was that initial roll, kind of essentially set this pace.
All right. Mm. Yep. There we go. 35 feet fall.
So you're climbing up. You're climbing up, and as you get higher up, you notice that that the walls are still pretty slick because of the lift. You haven't really had to. Adelaide hasn't really had to focus on cleaning the sides of these walls for climbing up and down to get access here. So as you get up, and Zurag just moves through, you begin to slip and fall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Did Merc try to catch Ressig? Even if it like shared the damage between the two of them.
I mean, that's probably what it would do, but I'll allow that if you go give me a like an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. We're good at this.
That's a 22 for dex save.
Okay.
Merc goes to the wrong place and holds out his hands.
No, Merc goes over and like tries to do the hero thing and like puts his hand out to catch it, but like Ressig is like very acrobatic and kind of just rights theirself on the way down, and instead of you catching them, they land right on your head and just like crush you into the ground, and then you take the damage as Ressig doesn't, as you act as a pillow for them as they just crumple you into the ground.
Millie's just gonna like when she like eyes follow Merc just going down. Like that's about right.
Ressig, I got you.
And you that was 35 you said, so that's 3d6.
Yeah.
12 points of damage there to you, Merc. Okay, Zurag, you are up at the top. You are hasted. What do you do?
He's gonna lower the thing back down.
Okay, it's like a crank thing. Okay, so you crank it down low. You're hyped up and you're cranking it and you're cranking it, and as it gets down to the bottom, you guys, it's only warranted for like maybe 2 people.
But at least they'll be able to get up. So I'd yell down, do you want me to run after her or help you guys
Get
up?
her!
Oh, Millie would yell go.
Stop her.
So he would start running then.
Okay,
Once that was
so
down.
climbed up, lowered it down. Do you want me to go get her? Go! You turn around, bust through the doors, go, across the hall, run through the kitchen area, out through the stables, the fastest way to get out to the front. And as you hit that, a minute has passed, and you suddenly just feel like everything just slow down. And you look around and you see Jeeves is all like cut to shit, and he's pointing at something behind you, and as you're like, what? You look, and this fucking crag cat is jumping out, hands sprawled like Scar when he jumps over the fire to attack Simba, and he's going to try and claw you down. Where?
And
Yet.
in the meantime, can we try and climb up the rope or chain, whatever is on this lift?
You can either use the rope to try and climb, or you can actually use the
crank.
the rope. Yeah, or the
Oh.
crank. Yeah.
I thought the crank was at the top.
It's
There
probably
would have
on the
to be
lift.
2, so you
Okay.
could
Yeah.
manage
Yeah.
both.
So, yeah. There's one on the lift, and then yeah, that'd be funny just to be like, "Do you want me to go get it?" He just leaves you there. Like, how do we fucking get back over here? Where
We
is
should
it?
really install one of these on the bottom, but now's not the time to talk about that. Ressig, you and
What?
me, because it can fit 2 people in Mercs, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tinier.
I'll
Here we
start
are.
hoisting us up.
And then I'll let it down for Merc and you can go.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ressig and Millie get on. Ressig starts cranking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a athletics.
You gotta crank it out of the bone hole.
I'm gonna give him guidance so he has a better
I'll take
shot
that.
at everything.
Zurag, does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 21 on athletics.
Very good. I need you to do a strength saving throw with disadvantage. There's Zurek.
Aw, man.
Yeah, but you still have insane
21.
strength. So that passes. This thing claws you.
I'm
You take
disappointed about
4
the wasted
points.
20.
You take 4 points of slashing damage, and then let's see here. What did you get on your thing, Resig? 21. Okay. So I'll say you're able to move it up your speed. And now the Crack Cat is fighting Zurag. Let's roll initiative, everybody.
Good. There's no encounter, so we can't roll. And the game is paused.
Oh, my bad. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just put you. Let me just copy this guy. Then I'll actually come over to where you are. Pal. Okay, now you should be able to. Unless I need to drag your tokens on there. We got that.
We're going to get a natural 20. In the hole.
Yeah.
His natural 20 makes him a 19.
Yeah. Adelaide, you roll 2.
Okay.
16 for me.
Okay. All right. So, with the time that passed before you noticed that Adelaide may be going to do something different, to the moment right now, I'm going to say Adelaide has a good 120 feet lead on you guys. So Adelaide, if you don't mind, keep track of that 120 feet.
Okay.
And that's not according to this map.
Okay, I just. Each square's like
This
20
map-
feet on this map.
This map is just a placeholder. Actually, does it make sense to use this map? Because she would have been. Yeah, I think we will use this map. I'm gonna put y'all on here. Love that. You guys are there. And Zurag would be in here with this guy.
That's a really big kitty.
Okay. So Ephraim Taurua's encampment is just on the outskirts of town here, just at the end of Evermore Way here. So that's the path the Adelaide will be following. You know. And Adelaide, feel free to play this as honest as you wish. Are you meandering down the path, just going back and forth? Well, not back and forth, but like, you know, around each turn and stuff, or are you going to be going through the like just cutting across the fields and stuff. Don't need to decide that now. You can decide that on your turn. You play
Okay.
this how you wish to play it, but your ultimate goal is to just get to this square here. I will draw a little X mark. Okay, everybody see that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, so currently, Restig and Millie are cranking themselves up. It is 100 feet up. You guys moved your movement speed due to that nice initial check. Merc is at the bottom, and Zurag is currently lethargic and getting eaten by a cat. Let's begin. Merc, you stand there and watch as this lift slowly rises up.
Yeah, we'll use 5 feet of movement to move up, and then 5 feet of movement to move back. As Merc spends all 30 feet of movement moving back and forth, going fuck, 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 fuck. Spending
He's
his
pacing?
turn well. Yes, he is pacing back and forth. I suppose he will also lay on hands himself. Just, gotta be healthy. It says I have less than I. Oh yeah, no, I did use some. Healing. Let's do 12. There we go. Let's see if this will hurt me if I try to apply the healing. Oh, it won't even let me do that. Alright, we heal. Pass my turn.
Okay. That is going to be the Crack Cat as he jumps at you, Zurag, swipes at you. You feel yourself almost like fall to the floor, but you're able to steady yourself, still feeling lethargic. This thing carries this momentum, sliding down and then pushing off of the wall as it comes to escape, and then it's going to jump back at you again. That's only a what's your modifier, Cat? That's only a 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay. So it tries to swipe at you, but you're able to just move out of the way, even though you're feeling sluggish, as the spell is still having a lingering effect. But as this thing like skids back around, the glowing yellow eyes staring at you, this thing interposes itself between you and the door. And that is your turn.
So it's right in the
feel-
door. There's no way I could just get around it.
You can try, but it might swipe at you.
Hmm. Where's Jeeves at?
He's cowering in the corner behind you.
I think I'm gonna yell at Jeeves to throw him a stake or something and try to take the disengage action and roll through him.
Okay. Disengage action to try to roll through him. All right, so you're not going to take an opportunity attack, but he is bigger than like the door, so it's not just so easy you just slipping by him. So you will need to make a contested athletics check.
Worth a try. So a normal roll. 20.
20. As like you yell at Jeeves to toss him a stake, you rush towards this cat and it braces itself, fangs bared, ready to lunge at you. And you, as it like jumps up at you, you slide underneath it, and you watch as like you just grazed a bit of its paw, its rear paw, with your head, and then you come upright.
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, Indiana Jones style. I'll say that took like your first initial movement, so first like 20 feet on the map to get from the rear of the door to the outside of the door. So you are now. I'll move this guy over a little bit. You are right here.
Okay. This is up on. This is higher than everything, isn't it?
Yeah, the keep looks down onto Nonar's hold. Nothing like crazy high, but
But not like
definitely.
I wouldn't be able to actually see her then if it like curves down.
Yeah, she's actually in like a little like valley, for lack of a better word.
And not knowing exactly where she is, he'd probably just start following the road down. But because I took disengage, then I can't do a dash. All I get is 20 feet of movement, so I think I get to there.
Alrighty. Okay. Meanwhile, back inside, squeaky. The the winch mechanism is being wound up. Give me a athletics there, Resig.
Would guidance still be applicable or no?
He used it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's supposed to last for a minute, but we weren't in like
It's
order. So yeah, you're right.
It's a minute until I use it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was thinking
PG3
of bless.
guidance is the good one.
I was thinking of bless.
13.
So with a 13, you're only able to move a quarter of your speed this time.
Okay. And that's my action, or that's using my movement? as
Yes.
part- Okay.
That is your action.
So 10 feet. Sort of 45
Okay.
feet up.
45 feet.
Mhm.
All right. Millie. Go ahead. Resig, what did you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to say, it'd probably be very bad for me to use my giant smite on this thing.
Yeah, it would not be able to hold it.
Yeah, that's
And
what I figured.
I do not have good athletics, so I don't think it would be a good idea for us to put a trade-off. So I'm going to just guidance Resig again.
Okay. Slap a old guidey on him. All right, Adalaid. Like I said, you can choose to just kind of meander and walk slowly down the pathway, or
Oh, she won't be doing
is she-
that. I would say I would be going like this way, if there is, because I don't think Adelaide will like go pat, like you know
Okay.
what I mean. She'll
Okay,
take the
then-
shortest way to get there.
Then we'll move you here instead. We'll
Perfect.
start you there.
And then I'll just 25 feet.
1 square.
Oh, 1 square. Okay.
Yeah, it's like she's just walking. She hurriedly moving along. She's just walking.
She's just walking.
I like it. All right. Cool beans. Merc.
We'll move 5 feet up, 5 feet up again, and then 10 feet back, and then 10 feet down, and then 5 feet up.
Oh my lord.
Thing
He
down there,
will
what the fuck?
still continue to be saying like "fuck," as from below they could probably hear just Mert cursing up a storm.
For shits and gigs, roll me a d20.
Man, he's
19.
rolling hot.
You're precariously walking around this one pool of slime that hasn't been cleaned up yet. Dangerously close.
No,
Like
no,
avoiding it.
not even since a gig. Merc definitely slipped in that and like swears even more. Like they hear like the clattering of his armor, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a fucking killer!" As he's yelling about killing Adelaide himself now.
So the cat turns back around, rushes after you, Zurag, and is going to try to pounce on you. Natural 1.
Whew.
These dice, not tonight. Because I used them as a player the other day. Okay, Zurag, that is your turn. You dodge out of the way again as this thing leaps at you. It's just, again, glowing yellow eyes that seem more reptilian than they do feline. Does
Well,
not
if I
seem
dodge
to
that
be
one.
wanting to give up.
I did not want the meat. Jeeves is gonna get a whipping if he didn't grab a steak for this thing. He's just gonna attempt to keep running. So
I don't believe grocery shopping was on Jeeves' list of things to do. And you guys haven't stated that you brought any food home.
We brought
Jeeves-
extra beer.
Jeeves runs over to the fridge and opens it real quick, and it's just cobwebs, and he's like, "Oh no!"
I mean, he was eating the spider steaks or whatever, though, wasn't he?
Well, those are gone. Those are Jeeves.
I love how passionately you said that.
Those are his.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna try to run full speed and then a dash. So if you want to try to do an opportunity attack,
Yes. Definitely hit you. 22.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna bite you.
okay.
I'm looking right at it. 9 points of piercing damage.
That doesn't prohibit movement, right?
Nope.
Dash and try to get another 40.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
$18.
What's that in the distance? Is that Adelaide? Or is it some other short person? Who knows?
I think you can also move another block.
No.
20, 40. Oh, if I went diagonally, but I went down and then over, I don't know if that changes anything.
I appreciate your honesty.
It does indeed. Changes everything.
Well, I did say he was going
Changes.
to follow the path.
I like it. Resig. Still cranking away.
You are
Right.
guidance this time.
I'm
I remembered the
guidance
rule.
this time. Yes.
You gotta love it when you have somebody help you crank it.
God
Great
damn.
jork in it.
21.
By it. 21.
We're cranking out of the
You-
bone hole.
You're able to, yeah, you're cranking up the shaft of the bone hole. And you make it a full movement.
All right, 80 feet.
You're at 80 feet. I'm going to use a disorder die. Whoops, don't give me one. Take one and give you one as the rope starts to fray.
Mark's never getting out of that hole.
I live here now. It's my home.
Okay, Millie. You're almost there.
How many feet are we away?
20.
Oh, what were you said? Yeah, you got 20 feet to go. You can hear that rope straining.
Do
You
it.
wave
It's
by
all-
and
You
Misty
know you
step.
don't
Jeeves,
to.
Jeeves may not be as sound of an architect as you guys give him credit for.
In 6 seconds with a break. That's what I'm trying to decide.
I think that depends how poorly I roll on the
2
next
liter
one.
creep soda.
I'm gonna guidance and pray.
Guidance and pray. All right.
No, you could also
Thoughts and-
guidance and misty step because that's a bonus action and get the fuck out of here.
I have a question actually,
Uh-huh.
because it's a bonus action. I can't like in the event of something like it starting to snap, I could just misty step, right, and just hold it.
Do you want to? Oh, it's a bonus action. I don't think you
Yeah.
can hold a bonus action.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my rage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get mad until I get mad.
Hey, man, we've all been there. Fucking, we hold it in all day, and finally something sets it off.
That
Yeah,
would
hold
be
that thought.
actually a really cool statement to hear from the barbarian. I would like to hold my rage.
I've been going to therapy, and I'm really trying the steps. I'm on step 2 right now, and it's not looking good. But I will hold my rage for the time being.
You have 2 chances to get it for thoughts and prayers.
Yep. All right, Adalaid, back to you.
Yeah, I'll keep moving forward.
Okay. Do. Keep moving forward. All right. Merc.
Down 10, up 20.
All right, roll a d20.
It was inevitable.
You
Just the merc we
you
know.
slip and you bang your kneecap like right on that little soft spot, like right in the corner of it on a rock.
Oh, that's mean.
He just sits there like,
Oh my good lord. All right, well this cat's gonna just rush, man. 20, 40. Just coming at you. Fucking Thundercat coming at you, dude. Just,
We'll send it.
22 to hit.
A hit.
Okay, now I need a strength saving throw. As you take 6 points of slashing damage.
That one might not do it. 17.
That definitely did it. Your fucking strength is insane. What was that? I was a 5? No, what'd you roll? An 8. Plus 9. Yeah. Okay. All right. Substantially low. But this thing slashes into you as it like tries to knock you down onto the ground again, and it's just growling. It's not stopping.
I'm
Your turn,
assuming I would
Zach.
be screaming in pain at that point, or at least a little bit. So
I don't think I've ever heard Zurek scream this entire campaign.
Would
So
I
if you say
hear this cat growling and
Hold on, we'll get there. I want to hear Zurek scream of pain first.
I just mean like as he's running, say like if this thing is trying
So
to
like,
pounce on me or whatever.
Is it like that? Or is it
I'd probably
like,
just
"Ugh"?
swearing at him. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Okay.
He's just gonna keep running. He said, "I saw a silhouette, but not necessarily knew it was her."
Yeah.
With the 18.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just try to keep running.
Okay.
He knows that if Merc was screaming like that at him, he he imagines it's gonna be bad if she makes it there. So if I
Meanwhile,
see
in
this ledge-
Merkland, oh my fucking knee.
The question is, would he
An
throw the rock
opportunity
that
attack?
wronged him?
Yeah, are you disengaging?
Nah, I'm still gonna try dash.
Okay, so you run away. This thing tries to swipe at you, but misses.
And, dash again, and hopefully at this point I would be able to make her out.
Yeah, and you get right next to her. You just run past her. Cat! Cat!
Big cat.
That is all of my movement completely. At that point, he would yell at Adelaide, "Where do you think you're going?" And then he's gonna wait for a response, but that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. Resig, roll me a luck roll.
Always so good with
Muted.
those.
You muted.
There you go.
No,
sir.
I'm not.
Okay, no, you're good. No, it was just delayed. I saw
Oh.
you talking like 2 seconds before I heard anything.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
God.
Why couldn't you be a
Okay.
halfling still?
Well, it was a 3. I can't do anything with that, even as a halfling.
That is a 3.
Mm-hmm. Hope you held that bonus action.
You slide down 30 feet as part of the rope rips away and the cart jolts. Now, Millie,
Yes.
you normally can't do this, but you could Misty Step. I will allow this if you choose to.
I will Misty step to the top.
Okay.
Good call.
But
Now I
good luck,
need you to
girl.
roll- now I need you to roll me a luck roll
All
to see
right.
if you're able to Misty Step to the ledge perfectly, or to where you're hanging on.
Yeah. I'll do my best. That's gonna be a 9.
Hanging on. You Misty Step like you're watching the ledge. You can hear the rope straining, and as Rested goes to start cranking it up a little more, you just hear that resounding snap as some of the strands loosen, and the cart drops out from underneath your feet, and you Misty Step, but almost a second too late, and instead of landing right on top of the ledge, feet firmly planted, you're now hanging from atop this 100-foot ledge.
Just a little bit too late, but we're at least holding on.
At least holding on. It'll take, when it gets to your turn, it'll take an action to make an athletics to climb up there. But, Resig, you haven't fallen all the way, but you did just fall 30 feet down. The lift seems like it will still function, but it's hairy.
You're still guided.
Yeah, I'm also hanging. Said I went down 30, so I'm 50 feet down. Well, guidance it is. Here we go. This music is not climactic enough for this moment.
I didn't want to get all crazy with battle music because we're not in a battle. We're just climbing. But I can change it if it's taking you out of the.
29.
Okay, now my question to you: Are you rowing carefully or just normally?
I would also make the argument with less weight, it should be a little more stable.
Maybe.
I don't think she is in a state of mind for caution.
Okay, so you are going to
Normal.
use it to go your full movement.
15 feet.
Roll a another luck roll.
Can order dice be added to a luck roll?
No.
Okay. 13. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good.
It's higher than 10 if luck's meant to be a 50-50.
It's true. It's a bit more exciting. Ressig's about to
There you
fall
go.
80 feet to his death.
Okay, so well, with a 13, you crank it up there, kind of just throwing caution to the wind, and you move up your full movement there. So you got, what you said, 15 feet left? Okay.
Would
You can
Millie
see Millie.
would her feet, because she's hanging off the edge, I am 15 feet down, and if I
Yep.
reach my hands up, could I literally just like give her a platform to stand on? So she
Absolutely not. That would take away all the danger of the situation.
doesn't- I mean, if she falls, she's gonna hit this thing, and we're falling 80 feet, so I think it's still dangerous enough.
Not necessarily. Millie, you're hanging on the edge.
I'm gonna.
I had a slight suggestion. I'd like to
Okay.
use an order dice because we were told we could use these things for events during this. Jeeves comes flying around the corner with his dirty, nasty Jeeves hand. He goes, "Here, master, take my hand. Take my hand."
boss.
I told you to shower.
I like this. I like this very much.
Take his strong hand.
So,
Take his strong hand.
Jeeves leans over like, quick, take my clean hand. It's not clean at all.
All right, Millie is going to put guidance into her hand as she grabs Jeeves.
Oh, guidance is an action. It is still gonna take your action to climb up. So you're gonna do this with advantage now because Jeeves is helping you.
All right, that's fine then.
Take my strong hand.
My strong hand. God help us all. All right. Double 18s. Something was on my side here. 16,
you-
because I have a negative
you-
2 modifier.
You hesitantly reach up and grab onto this hand that feels rough and dry, yet extremely slimy and clammy all at the same time. And
Just
you
a
just
weird
feel,
texture.
Yeah, you feel his hands clamp around you, and he's like, "I got you." And then he just starts to pull you upwards, and he's like bleeding, and like he's scratched and like bit the shit, but he's like, "I got you. Hang on, mistress." And then he pulls you up to the ledge.
All right. Thank you, Jeeves. You've done good.
He's on his back, breathing heavily. You can see his chest rising now. He's got like his stomach's hanging out a bit, and he's just like, "Thumbs up, no problem.
All right. I'm going to, as I'm running away, because I'm realizing we need to get to Adelaide, I'm going to healing word Jeeves and tell him he did good, and that he's gonna need to probably keep an eye on the lift and help out everybody below. So he's not, at least we closed the wound on his stomach.
Yeah. I say, "Thank you." And you may move 1 square.
Why am I holding one of these little flashy things?
Oh, that was your Misty Step.
Okay, that makes more
But
sense.
you-
I didn't want to
yeah.
go that way. I was
Yeah,
trying to
you
figure
can
out
just move
how to
it.
click that out. I think I have to do something. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Great action turn there. Adalaid. Zorak
I'm
has
gonna
rushed up
turn
you.
to. Yeah. I'll turn to Zurak. I'm like, It has to be done. Go back. It will all be fine. And she's gonna move forward. A square. And before she does that, she will cast Cure Wounds on Zurag.
She wouldn't know I was hurt though.
You're bleeding up a storm from
Yeah,
the
bleeding.
scratches.
I
You
know
are
it's bloody.
covered in feet of scratches.
Aren't you bleeding?
He probably doesn't look at health wise. Yeah. It's like some minor scratches.
Thank you. But,
Yeah, you got 6 points of healing.
or damage apparently.
Yes. Why does it keep damaging you?
The
I don't
bonk of
know.
health.
You were here.
There.
Too much. Take away 6.
Oh, was that 84, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then she
Yeah, but you
hurt me and hurt me.
Now you're good. Yeah, you did +6 and then +12. So it brought you back to 90. You're good now.
Okay.
Okay. So Adelaide just maybe lays a hand on you and just heals some of your wounds, says it has to be done, and begins walking away. You want to take an opportunity attack and kill her with your axe?
I'm not gonna kill her, but he probably would have just said it doesn't have to be done this way.
Grapple her. Wrestle her to the ground.
Well, let me go talk to him. It's okay.
All right. She steps away. Merc.
We stand up. I would like to make a full round attack action against the rock.
Okay. Do you pulverize it? No, actually, just roll, because I want to see for comedic effect if you roll a natural 1.
Yeah, with his past
No, no,
Dwarven
no.
history, does it get advantage?
No. Either a natural 1 wouldn't be funny. A natural 20 would, because I'd get 0 badass points awarded to me.
Yeah. It was almost a
Close.
20 on my screen.
A 2 for a 10.
You smash down on the rock and you hit it, and you pull your hammer away, and it's just sitting there, not phased at all.
Second level.
Second level smite.
And then you smash down on it again, and this time it cracks in half.
Good. We're accomplishing things this session. It's my turn.
In the back of his
Suddenly,
mind, he's like, at least I'm not completely not a dwarf.
There you go. Suddenly a lich's spirit rises up from the rock. You have freed me from my 1,000-year prison. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen at all. But this crag cat does continue his pursuit. And it's going to dash to get up there. Zurag.
Oh. Refresh my memory. Zurag didn't have any he didn't notice that the eyes being changed meant anything before, did he?
Don't believe so.
It's probably not gonna. I know you said that
But
they
you
look
can-
more
You
reptilian.
can roll why don't you just roll just intelligence?
but-
And we'll see.
Damn, 19.
If you didn't notice before, you definitely notice now as Adelaide's walking away, and you're kind of looking back, and at this thing as it rushes towards you, you can see those eyes glowing, and you remember Ephraim's eyes glowing like that as well.
So, just in his head, he kind of gets the idea that, you know, this guy knows what's going on already. But if Adelaide's really determined to keep going, he's gonna try to tackle her. Just hold her to the ground.
Okay.
So I'd have to move and get maybe bit again.
Yeah. Actually, this time.
Isn't he still within range of the cat, so it wouldn't be an
Well,
opportunity
the
attack?
40, if I'm actually tackling her, I'd be in her
Yeah. It's.
square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the squares are not 5 feet. It's a little.
Oh
expansive.
yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot how big they were.
Can I do this though? I just want to make sure I can. I'm the GM. Yes, I can. I'm gonna try to trip you. So I need you to make acrobatics.
Okay. Ooh. 7.
Ooh, it might be close. I rolled really low too. I was like, fuck, he's gonna beat me. 8. So you gotta run, and this thing just swipes right at your feet, and you trip, and you fall prone.
You're not gonna help me with this thing?
What the fuck?
You're supposed to tame this thing.
I'll say that will make Adelaide fully aware of this creature. Now
Okay.
that it is moved up, you know, and has swiped down on you. So like this thing is like slowly moving towards you. I mean, you should still have movement.
Even with half
What?
movement, I think you can still catch her.
I
Her
would
speed's only
just-
25 feet.
Yeah, but he won't be able to tackle her.
I would
this
be able
turn,
to
'cause
just stand up, right? That'd be about it
yeah.
with the rest of my movement. Or can I not do that
Well-
after falling?
Well, no, technically you didn't move. So
Okay.
swiped, stand up. You still have 20 movement, so you could get there. Yeah. So yeah, you could still try to tackle her.
Okay. Or at least try to grab her, yeah.
Okay. This will be opposed. Adelaide, you can use athletics or acrobatics, whatever one you choose. This will be athletics from Zurag.
Son of a bitch.
No.
They go to reach
A
out for her,
natural
and she
20.
just casually walks.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's just like it's happening simultaneously. Like you go to step forward to grab her, this cat strikes out at you just as she takes a step. So like if she hadn't taken the step, you would have grabbed her, or if you hadn't been tripped, you would have grabbed her. But instead, right past your fingertips, like you could feel the fabric of like her hood from her cloak, like on the tips of your fingers, and like so slip. All right, Ressig.
Righty then. 15 feet down. Yeah, I'll try and crank it up at least a few more feet so I can jump up and grab it.
All right, try to crank it a few more feet.
Mm-hmm.
So close.
Roll,
Just crank it a
roll
little bit
me-
more.
Roll me a luck roll.
Oh, motherfuck. No. Dead center. If this thing
You
tries to
crank it-
move
you-
out from under me, can I make a high jump and just try and reach up and grab? With my height,
Well,
my
we'll get there.
vertical leap, I can make it 15 feet exactly.
All right. Well, let me get there.
Yeah.
Let me get there. Roll me the athletics to get yourself up.
No.
All right.
I
You
don't think
crank yourself up there, getting to the you're edging yourself as you crank, and you get right up to the ledge, and you feel it all just leave out from underneath you. Give me a dexterity saving throw as you leap out to try to get onto the ledge.
No, not check. I need save. There we go.
You jump out, but it like clips your feet and pulls you down a little bit, and you are now hanging on the edge.
All right.
The cart comes crashing down, and shatters at Merc's feet. Just but it does it does leave a rope hanging down, Merc.
Action surge. I'm gonna pull myself up and try and run.
Okay, give me athletics to pull yourself up.
Come on, 25.
Easily enough, you pull yourself up just as you like clear the top. You see that Jeeves is like army crawling and like about to come reach out to help you, but you just pull yourself up and step right on over him.
All right.
At least it was over. At all.
You got it. Still breathing heavily.
And then, oop. And that's my turn.
All right, Millie Vanilli.
Millie's going to run and dash. So, 60 feet.
Okay. Pow. Alrighty.
That'll be it.
Okay, Adalaid. As you heal Zurag and step away, you hear this cat growl out, and what do you do?
I'm going to look at the cat, and I know the eyes are of Ephraim's, right?
Yep.
I told you to leave them alone. I will be there. Stop hurting my friends. And I'm gonna take another step forward.
Okay. Merc. There's a rope that is hanging down.
Where there's a rope, there's a dream. We're gonna try to climb the rope.
Okay, give me athletics.
I would like to use one of them order dice.
Alrighty.
I know how Merc works.
Yep. Okay, you move up a full complement of your speed.
Just gotta do that 3 more times.
We got a bot that needs to be murdered.
Undergate undergoing purging operations.
Thank you.
All right. The crag cat is going to hold while it's looking at Adalaid walking away, but its muscles are tense as if to react if Zurag attempts to make any type of movement. Zurag, it is your turn.
What else I have on me? Sorry, I'm looking through my stuff.
Bazooka.
Pull out my bazooka.
Activate my track.
He can't capture you if you're little bits.
Can't kill you if we kill you.
He's just gonna yell at Adalaid again. Come and talk this through with the party first. We can figure something out. And he'll try to grab her again. So
Okay, so if you're
Gonna
going to
make a
move
little
this
dash.
thing, it's going to use its held action to swipe you. And this is not an attack of opportunity. This is just its held action.
so 2 attacks.
So it's going to swipe at you, miss the first time, and then it's going to try to jump onto your back and bite you. Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
Rawr! 5 points of piercing damage. Let me see one thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this thing pounces on you, bites you right on the back of your shoulder, but you're just gonna reach out to try to grab Adalaid. Alright, opposed athletics for Zurag, athletics or acrobatics for Adalaid, whatever one you choose.
Roll another nat 20. I'm gonna scream.
You did. So with this thing biting onto you, you like get up there and like wrap your arms around her. And like you have her fully grappled.
And then I become dead weight.
Immediately falls to the ground.
Like a kid that doesn't want to go home.
Okay. Alright, I like this. Resig.
All right. Restig is running 70 feet. Nope, I don't need ruler. I need the thing. And 20, no, it's 20 feet. 20, 40, 60. Yeah. So,
Alright. Cool beans, Millie.
Really just gonna run. So it's gonna be another 60 feet. So go up 1. $40.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Adelaide, you have been grappled by Zurag. You are 1 square away. What do you do?
Can I try to get out of?
Yeah. It'll be opposed athletics to get out. Or you can use acrobatics as well.
Let's do that first. That's gonna be my action. 21.
Ooh. 21.
21, that's a roll
Oh
off.
shit! Fuck.
That's a roll off here, so re-roll.
She's gonna turn into a bug.
Well, unfortunately, this is your action. Wait, bonus action to
Wait, that's
you
a
to
bonus.
what?
action. Well, we'll roll. But
Okay,
that'll be my
roll
bonus
off.
action.
Okay, well, let's see if you even need to do it. You definitely need to do it. So you're trying to get out, but Zurag's not letting you go. He's like, come talk this out with the party. Don't do this. What do you do?
He's gonna turn into a bird and fly away.
Can I attempt to grab her leg
Oh,
still?
come on!
it's an opportunity.
Bird's
yeah.
not as slippery as a snake.
I'll slippery snake.
I will say roll a acrobatics at disadvantage.
Bird of the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
We have an order die. You can use an order die.
Whoa.
19.
Okay, now Adelaide, you roll yours with advantage.
Fail it.
17.
17.
So you try to fly away, and Zurag just reaches out, grabs you by your like a talon, and is just like holding on to you. I don't know what kind of bird you are, but yeah, it's like at the end of your turn, at the start of the next round, Zurag, you hear, I think that's enough. She made her decision. Release her now. And you see coming up the pathways Ifran, followed by his raptors and his henchmen. Merc.
We climb the rope.
All right, go ahead and climb the rope. Athletics.
We're climbing.
Nice. I'll say you're able to. I'll say you're able to dash this time.
We see the exit. We see it.
We see the exit. I'm going to use a disorder die because there's no counterweight on this rope here,
Please, let's
And
just
that
let the
knot-
man get to the top.
and that knot is barely holding.
Can I use an order die to have Jeeves help out?
You're not even in the room. You don't know what's going on. You meta gamer.
But Jeeves.
But
You look
jeez.
down. I never liked you. Cut
Yeah.
the rope.
You ate one of my spider snakes.
Long live the king.
Yeah. Cuts the rope. Crackcat's gonna come down and attack Zurag.
Is it still being controlled?
Yes.
He can control
Not-
and move. It doesn't zone him out.
He's a
That's very good.
beast. But I rolled a natural 1.
Bites itself in
Ah.
confusion.
Yeah. The guy suddenly gets an itch on his paw and stops and starts gnawing on it. Alright, Zurag. You have Adalaid in your hands, but Ifran is now walking up the path with quite a formidable looking group of people.
I'm just waiting for Gandalf, as in my party, the Uthgard to show up, just out of nowhere. Yet. He said that she made her decision. Well, she's not the only one that has to make that decision right now. I think I'm just gonna lose it. I think he's gonna go under a rage and just start, at least get this Cragcat off of him.
Okay.
You have an Adalaid bird in hand. You could use that as a weapon.
Yep. So in order to do that though, I would have to let go of her, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Not like I could swing my axe.
Run away, run away.
That's new. To me or her?
Let me copy and paste some tokens here
Oh
So I can get them.
boy.
so I can get them in the initiative. Their orientation doesn't really matter. They're all grouped up. So essentially, if you are next to Ifran's token, you are next to people in this group. It is him, 2 lizard folk bruisers, and 2 raptors. So here, I'll just move these guys. That's just what they look like, how they're standing. He's got 2 raptors on the side of him, the 2 bruisers, who are also like carrying like large cages on their back.
Well, I did the bonus action reach. Could I guess instead of swinging, can I attempt to take off with the bird in my hand back to the fortress?
So you're gonna rage but not take your axe out?
Unless it was just pointless to rage if I'm doing that then.
Well, rage will still give you advantage and stuff and damage resistance.
But you need to hit something, right? Or he
Or
needs to
be
get
Be hit.
Yeah.
Or be hit.
Or
But I'm
be
assuming I will
attacked.
be hit multiple times.
I don't believe you need to be hit. You just need to be attacked.
Well, I can see you being mad about the situation. The
Oh, you're getting
situation
pissed,
sucks.
getting.
bit by a cat repeatedly.
Yeah, so is that alright to head back?
You
If I
start
still have
running
her?
back?
Yeah,
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
he'll attempt it. Still holding on to her bird leg. I don't know what the easy way would be at the corner, but do you want me to just go over here?
Yeah.
As he attempts to run with her.
The cat's gonna try to trip you again.
Okay.
I feel like you should just
Uh,
hold her properly now, as you would a bird. Instead of just holding onto the leg.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Ooh.
11.
12. Yeah, I'm not rolling very high on them either, but it's just... So, you trip.
Do I have to make a check to see if I lose her? Or would I still be holding on to her?
If I would have rolled better, I'd say yes. But because it was very close, I'll say no. But you are now prone.
Can I just use, like I did before, the dash action to just get to that point then? If I stood up?
Yeah, you technically, let's see.
'Cause I didn't
you were
move, right?
here. Yeah, you were here. Got tripped.
I think I should be like right here, but I didn't want to put my token underneath him.
Yeah, here, I'll move my cat over just for the shits and gigs.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so you get knocked down, but you stand up, and then action to dash. And you're right there.
Tub thumping starts playing.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, Ifran Talroa is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to have all allied beasts that are within 30 feet of him, which doesn't include the Crag Cat, but it does include these Terror Claw Raptors, to move up to you
Surrounding.
and attack you.
Fuck is their
Attack too,
movement?
Damn.
They have... You're right. I need to go back a little bit. That's not. It's not the. Again, these placeholders are not synonymous with where they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was right there. They have enough speed to get up to you, but it's not. It's not and take attack. It's or. So they're gonna get up there, and they are going to. I'm now going to get everybody into initiative here.
My God.
All right, Resig.
All right. So that's. Nope. Come on. Not 20, 40, 60. Plus the difference of what I did move last time. Boop.
What did you just say?
I have 70 feet of movement, but it's only 60 feet with the squares. So in 2 rounds, I get an extra square.
Oh, your movement doesn't carry over. You have.
I can't move 70 feet on a 20-foot square.
Yeah,
That's
so you
insane.
only move 60. So you only move
Okay.
60.
Okay.
Yeah. You just carry over movement.
Would have moved 70 the first
Millie.
round. That's what it's saying.
Well, you shouldn't have moved 70 the first round.
Well, my movement speed is 70 when I dash.
Well, with the squares being 20 feet, you can only use 60 of that.
Okay.
Millie, your turn.
See, beep starting to hit the fan, so I'm gonna run in, and I'm gonna start shouting like, "We don't want any trouble."
I don't think you can see this.
It's only like 40 feet away.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Don't mean any trouble. Okay.
We don't
we'll
want any
see.
trouble.
If you're holding a baby while doing that, you become Jackie Chan, and you will win a fight as Jackie Chan. Give that man a ladder.
So, Millie rushes up. We don't want any trouble. Zurag's actions state differently.
He hasn't
Anything
technically
else?
attacked anything. He just got mad from
He's
getting
made-
hit by a cat.
He's made his intentions quite clear. All right. Anything else? It's your turn, Millie.
No, that'll be it. Actually, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. This guy here is going to step up. He is going to throw a spear right into Zurag's back. Natural 20.
5, buddy.
Hey, at least you're raging.
I forgot what we're doing in this one. Are we just doubling the dice?
With exploding dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. So it's only, I rolled really low. It's only 10 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is that halved?
No, it'll be halved to 4. No, 5. That's math.
5, yeah. Strength save.
Yes, please.
0.6.
Okay, you're good there. He's gonna pull another one out and throw another one.
Another one.
22 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Okay. This time it is 13, half to 6. And then I need another strength saving throw.
Ooh, that one might not do it. 11.
So this first one sails next to you and like slices you right across your calf, but the second one comes and it impacts right through your thigh into the ground, and you are restrained.
He might have advantage because he's raging. Strength saving
That's
throw,
only
right?
for Dex save,
It is.
isn't it?
No,
No.
it's strength checks and saving throws. So yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was danger sense. There was only Dex.
Danger sense is just for dexterity saving throws from like traps and effects and stuff like that. But you are raging, and this is a strength saving throw. So it goes through your leg like I narrated, but instead of restraining you, you just like your forward momentum just snaps it off, and it's like you pull the shaft right out of your
Oh,
leg.
Oh, that's gonna be a bad time.
Then as a bonus action, you hear like clicking coming from the lizard folk who just threw these spears at you, and you watch as one of the raptors reacts to it and then looks right at you. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Command Beast, and this creature is going to, this raptor next to you is going to strike out at you.
Does Adelaide at least see the kind of what I'm going through to try to stop her from doing this?
I mean, she's conscious and well aware. But a 22 to hit you.
Yep.
That is 12 points of piercing damage, half to 6. Okay. That is going to be the raptors that's right next to you. It's going to rush up and attempt to pounce onto you. That's cocked. Another 22 to hit.
Yep.
So that is the claw. 16 points of piercing damage. Half to 8. And then I need a strength saving throw.
Seven.
All right, so it does not get to do that as a bonus action, but it still has one more attack, so it's going to try to claw you again. Let me try to crit fish. No, 24 to hit you.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 8 plus 23 points of piercing damage, halved to 11. At the end of that raptor's turn, I am going to use a legendary action to do a 20, 40, 60, to do a terror call, and I'm gonna have that dinosaur do a bite attack on you. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Uh, 19 halved to 9. Then it's Ifran's turn. He's going to move 2 squares. And as an action, he's gonna use, as an action, he's gonna use Command Beast. He's gonna have that same raptor attack you again. 25 to hit you.
Yep.
Plus 517. 8 is 25 halved to 12.
Is he still holding Adelaide?
He's
For
gonna have
dear
a hard
life,
time.
baby.
He's gonna have a hard time. What's my range on this? Because I'm not done with you yet. Alright, you're just a little out of range for him to do anything. Oh, no, as a bonus action, he's going to move forward to get into range with you, and he gets to use an attack with his primal spear. 25 to hit you again.
Yep.
I need a strength saving throw. 18 piercing damage, up to 9.
21.
21's good. Alright. That was his turn. Now I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
With advantage.
Is it advantage?
I don't know. I don't remember.
No.
I don't.
Not on
think so.
rage. Yeah.
No, it's just strength. 9, you let Adalaid go. You're just getting bit and scratched and stabbed from all sides. Like, you are in a bad way.
Oh yeah.
And you let Adalaid go. No choice but to do that. Adalaid, that is your turn. You are a bird. You are like a bird. You only fly away.
I am going to bonus action come back to my natural form. And I'll
Okay.
be right on top of Zurag, correct?
Yeah, you'll be like, right, yeah.
And I am going to pop a 4th level Cure Wounds on him.
Ifran's gonna use a free action to say, if you do that, I will kill both of you right now.
You will probably kill both of us anyway, so I'm gonna pop the Cure Wounds on.
Okay.
Ah man, what the fuck? 24 points of healing for you.
It's like 48. So thanks. Although if I hit healing, it'll probably kill me, won't it?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why
man,
it does
you
it,
do.
but you're at.
There you go. And
Still not
I am
looking
going to I'm going to move closer to this guy. Ifran, whatever.
Okay. Alright.
So I'm not gonna go there. I'm coming with you. Just leave my friends alone.
I'll
You
put
got what you
here.
needed.
I'll put you here right now.
Okay.
And seeing the defiance in you, he declines and says, feast. And he's going to use Unleash the Hunt. All allied beasts within him are going to make an attack on Zurag.
Thoughts and prayers.
Natural
I'm casting
20.
thoughts and prayers.
Natural 20 for the first one.
He says, fuck.
24 to hit you on the second one.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do some damage here. I'm going to spend 2 disorder dice to add more damage to both these hits. So the crit is going to be plus 28 halved to 14. That was the crit. Really low roll on the second one. 11 halved to 5. All right, that was a legendary action. Move him up where he should be.
Guys, this guy might be a little scary.
Yeah, I don't think we want to fight him.
Oh, Zurg wants to fucking kill him now.
40. This guy's gonna throw a spear at you, Zurag. It would be out of his first initial range, which would give him disadvantage, but because everybody's focused on you, cancels out. So 2 attacks, two spears, miss on the first one, and miss on the second one. A 3 and a 2 on the dice.
Hey.
At the end of his turn, we use another legendary action to do another terror call and have my raptors do 2 more attacks. 24 on the first one, but only a 14 to hit on the second one.
That one will miss.
– 12 points of piercing, half to 6. Merc, you are on this rope.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
It's been so long. And you're hanging on this rope, and you're feeling that knot start to loosen a bit.
I'm gonna use an order die to climb.
All right.
Oh, there's the 3 and the 1 I saw. I was like, they get back after a long fight and find Merc dead.
So that's your full movement there. Where are you at on this rope?
That would be the end of it, because I went 30 on the first round, 60 on the second, and then 30 again.
Okay, well then let's do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh!
As you get to the top and you're going to lunge yourself off.
I'm gonna also use another order dice here.
Oh, I saw the 20.
That'll be a 10 total.
10 total. You let go of the rope as it just drops down, causing your momentum to kind of like fuck you up a bit, and you land right on the edge, and you're like starting to slide off.
Jeez, I assume that's action.
Yeah. It'll be your action to pull yourself. You can pull yourself up. You can get on there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your action.
Now it's just time to get outside. And obviously they've gotten to Adalaid by now. Everything's good. Everything's cool. Everybody's great, hunky dory out there. You know, I bet Ifrin doesn't even know what's going on.
I like how
Not even.
optimistic Merc is.
At the end of Merc's turn, I'm gonna use my third and final legendary action to do another Unleash the Hunt. Sorry, Terror Call. No. Unleash the Hunt is the right one. That's what I've been using. Should be using. So 2 attacks coming at you.
Okay.
19 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
16 to hit on the second one.
It'll hit.
I'll add these all together. $25 halved to 12.
That was just enough. I
So
am just enough
Zurag
moved down.
is just getting ripped apart by these dinosaurs and these lizard folk. And Ephraim's just staring at you, Adalaid. This could stop if you just surrender.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Stop the nonsense. Stop hurting my friends.
I told you not to heal him or I'd kill him. You hurt him, not me.
You're such a weirdo.
Crag Cat is going to strike Zurag for 2 failed death saves.
Do you have to roll to hit or no?
I did, 19 on the die.
Okay.
And that wasn't even with advantage. 19 on the die, so 2 failed death saves for Zurag. Paraclaw Raptor. I gotta make an example. There's clicking sounds coming from Ifran as he gives a go-ahead, and the raptor turns and moves towards Millie. This thing comes jumping at you. A 22 to hit you, Millie.
22 hits.
Okay.
No.
You are no way in
60
range
feet.
to do anything.
60 feet.
Does he have to be 60 feet or your person?
When another creature you can see within 60 feet is hit by an attack.
Okay.
The person
And-
getting attacked.
And what's the rest of that?
You force a reroll of the d20.
Reroll?
Yeah.
16 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Okay. I need a strength saving throw.
Wait. Would that hit actually? I think it just hits. Because I have Ring of Protection and then. Or the Mage Armor.
Does your
Oh.
AC report
How
all
do
that?
how do I update that so it just shows so I don't have to do the math every time?
If you click, I'll do it for you. Boom, mage armor. 16 is your armor class.
Yeah. So it just
with
hits.
mage armor. So just hits. You take 13 points of damage, and I need a strength saving throw from you.
You said 13?
Yes.
Okay. Strength save throw. Not good. 11.
Okay, you are knocked prone, and this thing gets to take a bite attack as a bonus action.
Oh,
So
That's
I'm gonna
my
do my I'm gonna do my next attack first, and then I'll do my bonus action. So this is my next multi-attack. 22 to hit.
Can I use plus by the god? Favor by the gods, actually, for the strength saving throw, so I don't get knocked down? And add 2d4 to that?
Is it saving throws? I mean,
Yeah, I think it's saving throws.
It's 100% save throws.
If you
Yeah.
fail a saving throw or miss with an attack, you can roll a 2d4 and add it to the total. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and use Favored by the Gods.
Because I'd really rather not fall down, because I'm kind of in a panic here. So, 18.
So that would have been 18. Let me just double check. Okay. You are not knocked prone, so he doesn't get to make a bite as a bonus action, but I did just roll my secondary claw. That's a 22 to hit you.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so these things, when they strike you and hit you with both claws, they do extra damage. So 3, 10, 15 plus. $30 points of damage.
Millie's not looking good, guys. Man, not looking good.
All right. At the end of that raptor's turn, I'm going to use a legendary action and
Coming at the person that yelled, "I want peace." Who hasn't done anything yet.
I did screw up, by the way.
What
I
do you
think when
mean?
I went to 0, does that automatically trigger the relentless endurance? But you hit me twice, so would I be at 1 death save instead of 2 at the moment? Because I would have been knocked back
You
down.
reduced 0, you dropped to. So yeah, go ahead and expend that. So you wouldn't have been knocked down at that one, but then you would have been. So you're actually at no death saves right now.
Which is huge.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
No, that's fine. But you can keep the 2 because I'm just gonna use a legendary action to strike down at you.
Okay.
So that's fine. But good, yeah, good shit. Definitely remember your relentless endurance. Those things will
Yeah.
save your life. So you're at 2. It is your turn. Death saving throw, sir.
Can I use all of my inspiration to pop up the 1?
Yeah.
I would just use one to get stable.
Huh? You have to
No.
Maybe just
Fight. Yeah, fight.
You have to use them all, don't you?
you can use one at a time.
You could use one to stabilize,
stable.
but then you're
But
just
you have to use all
at
to
0.
stand up. He still wants to
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's exactly what he's gonna do. Is this are these the pretty looking raptors that he saw?
Yep.
Okay, one of them's gonna die.
Okay, so you stand up. I hear no bell.
He did not hear no bell.
I'll say the one that's over here is out of your reach, but there's one standing right over you.
Okay. Well, he is going to Great Weapons Master that one then. And
Freaking the fuck out, guys.
I mean, they already got advantage on you. You might as well go reckless anyway.
yep. Yeah, there's nothing protecting me, so we're doing reckless. And I am gonna use all my badass points on it too. Did it roll?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's
And the
not
19
updating on
hits.
mine.
The 19 hits. So
I reloaded
Zurag
it real quick,
stands
so-
back. Zurag stands back up to his feet, bleeding from all these wounds, breathing heavily. Something spurring him to get to his feet, grabs the axe, and which I think you finally are taking the axe off your back, And he holsters it and brings it down on this raptor and hits, spending all his badass points to make that a critical hit. Oh, that's the
pretty
lowest
shitty.
I've ever
60.
seen you roll. 60 points of damage. Huge fucking hit to this thing. It screeches out a high pitched screech in pain as a huge wound is opened up into it, but it's still standing.
Oh, we're making another attack then. $20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
No, 31 points of damage.
With the second attack, Zurag cleaves this thing's head right off. Slumps to the ground, kind of twitches as it lets out a death moan and then falls to the ground, its tongue lolling out of the side of its fanged maw before the light leaves its eye. No, you have no cleave. These guys haven't got up within melee range of you yet. They've been throwing spears.
Is the cat there?
Oh, you could cleave the cat.
Fuck the cat.
Yeah, you could cleave the cat. Let's see, you did 60 first, so then I mean it had that much. You do 6 points of damage to the cat.
Sorry, Millie, but fuck the cat.
Everything's a fair game at this point.
It says, "Meow, help me, Millie."
So hopefully it at least pisses him off.
Oh, absolutely does. Absolutely does.
Oh,
Um,
fucking 07.
Okay. End of your turn.
Don't know if I have a bonus action. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do for a bonus action.
As a legendary action, Ephraim is. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Ephraim is going to take its place.
Didn't you all the legendary action? You said the last one was last time.
When it hits his turn, it resets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've used 2 now for the round. Okay. That was Zurag's cool turn. Resig.
All right. So, second ruler, 20, 40, 60. Get right up in Mr. Friendly's face over here, but yep. Bonus action, Giant's Might. Get into big play. I'll fuck with that. You can. That's my turn. Now you can continue on.
Okay, legendary action. I am going to gonna do terror call and have this raptor attack Millie. 19 to hit you.
It's
Roll again.
Uh, 14 to hit you.
doesn't hit.
Sorry, 13.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
I know you love
Thank
it
you.
so much, Vader.
Hey, that's just. This is the time. But this is far from over. Millie.
Millie's basically stepping the heck out of here. I can't do anything if I'm not alive. So we're gonna misty step. How far is it?
It's 30 feet, so you're essentially going to get 1 square.
You just use 10 feet of her movement
Yeah.
to do 2 squares to even it out.
Yeah, so if I
Oh,
misty step and then run 10 feet. Okay, and then I will run the remaining 20 feet of my move.
Good to me.
Bonus action. Movement. Still have an action.
Okay.
Can I reorder the way I did that? So could
No.
I No? Okay. Yeah. I see we're hitting things, and Millie's not too fond of the fact that they're hurting her friend. So I guess I'm gonna Ray of Frost the guy that tried to bite me.
You have, like, spell sniper, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
The movement speed penalty is going to be huge here. More so than the damage.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't gotta move.
Do if you want to hit me again.
That's alright.
He's not focusing on you.
Not anymore, hopefully.
Alright. This guy's turn. He is going to... What should I do, boss? Ephraim looks around. Alright. I think I've made my point. Surrender. Drop your weapons. All of you. Or I kill your orc friend.
Hands up.
This guy will hold his action. That is Ephraim's turn. As a bonus action, he emits a very loud, shrill call, and it kind of echoes out. And from within his encampment, you hear a roar respond to it. And then he holds his action and waits. Adalaid.
Leave my friends alone. You can take me.
They have to surrender. Weapons down.
I'm just gonna tell them, just put your weapons down. I don't want any more bloodshed. Let me leave with them.
Okay. This guy, he is going to hold an action, eyes on Zurag.
Burke.
We're here, guys! Merc is gonna move 30 feet, which is one whole square, and then we're gonna use a spell to summon Bluey 3, and then we're gonna climb on him for my last 10 feet of movement, I guess.
An Australian dog shows up. Bluey's Australian, right?
I think so. It's a Bluebard the Third at this point.
It's red.
They haven't been blue since the first one, so yeah.
Merc's anger.
Merc climbs up. Okay, time to ride out, sort all this out.
Need
Should
to
be
paint
pretty
flames on it
quick.
so it's faster.
Can it move now or no? It's a war horse, so.
I don't think this is magic with summoning sickness.
Yeah, I don't see why it not. Let's see. Summons
Uh,
Terror. Serves as your mount, both in combat and out.
we Theo'd in out of the place. We're gonna just ride now. Ride out.
Okay, so yeah, you go ahead and move your war horse.
War horses are I think 80. War horse.
Let's get outside.
I want to be outside before the end of the session, guys. It's all I want. I want to see the sun. They're 60. So Merc's gonna go. I guess if it dashes, he moves 120. So we pop out the front door.
Just mows down Jeeves, who's like finally getting to his feet.
Rides
Flips
through a horde
over
of
the-
Urukai somehow. I don't know.
Flips over the kitchen table or the dining room table as he rushes by, and then finally gets outside. But it's still not near the fight. This is awful. Alright, Cragcat also holds its turn. Terraclaw Raptor holds its turn. Zurag.
Why's it gotta be up to me?
Live your best life.
I don't want to make the decision. That's the problem. But I
You
know if I-
Red Dead Redemption it and get shot at the door.
I guess it would just be up to whatever Adalaid tells me if she actually like believes that I'm going to die here. I would leave it up to her.
He has told you guys to put down your weapon. It's your decision there, Zurag.
Oh, yeah.
What would Zurag do? You just killed one of those raptors in one hit. Well, one turn.
Yeah, with
What a
balance
heaven.
points though.
You get natural 20s all the time.
Uh-huh.
You can do this. You can solo them all.
He's probably more worried about the rest of the party, so I think he will drop the axe. You see him try to calm himself down.
Okay.
So he'll basically lose his rage. Even though he technically went down anyway, so I lost it, but
Yeah. The tail that you usually summon pops off, falls to the ground.
Is that how it
Little
works?
silver.
It doesn't just grow back in?
Nope, pops out. There's a strange metallic, like rounded shape at the end of it. I'll let y'all imagine it. Sergeant gets it.
that's terrible.
Ressig. What do you do, buddy?
Vile coward with your fucking shitty little monsters everywhere. Get the fuck out of our town. But he'll holster the weapon.
Millie.
Millie doesn't have any weapons. She just puts her hands up.
Okay. All right.
She says, "Just stop, please. We don't want any more violence. It's already been enough. My friends are hurt. You've got some stuff." Like she's not actually elaborating, but she's just thinking this in her head. She's like screaming, like, "Just make it stop."
Okay. And Adelaide, you're gonna go with Ephraim willingly?
Yeah.
Okay. Ifran grabs you by the collar and begins walking you into his encampment, where guards are waiting to receive him. As he takes a few steps, he turns back and he looks Zurag right in his eyes. I would have thought that you would have gone out screaming, fighting all the way. Sorry, but a lesson must be taught here. And he gives the signal, and everybody holding their attack rips apart Zurag. And you watch as he dies. He goes down to 0 hit points, and then the rest of the hits take him to all failed death saves. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Can I use my stone ruin to make one of those hit Ifrin?
No, he's way out of your range.
Okay.
We will
Don't
see.
worry, guys. Merc will be there soon.
We will see what happens as these creatures do not seem to retreat quite yet. But you guys watch as Zurag is torn to pieces at the order of Ifran Talrua, as Adalaid is taken back with him into his encampment. We will see you guys next Sunday. Good night, everybody.
Fun times. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.